What's going on, guys? Bo Maximum RPM coming at you with another video today, and in this video, we're going to be doing a list rumble in the Slash Stadium. And this is my custom homemade stadium that I made back when I was in middle school. I don't exactly remember what I made it out of. I know it's some type of hardwood. You can see where I jointed it together. This was made on a lathe. This is not something that was purchased. This was fully handcrafted by me. Big misconception there. People are always asking where I bought that bowl from. I didn't. I made it. I spent like 3 weeks working on this thing. So we're doing a list rumble today with a bunch of our stamina and defense types. Because a lot of times it comes down to just purely who has more stamina. And a lot of these bays have a lot more to offer than just that. And the biggest tussle that we have on the list right now is between Brutus. This is my bay Cold Roll Brutus Taper Shield. And LS V8 Giga High Extend Plus Dash. And the big issue with them is they're so round and so defensive, neither one of them can really get the edge up. Once again, Brutus will be getting updated. However, let's see if this stadium makes all the difference. Let's see if Brutus can finally beat V8. See, this stadium is relatively small, has no guards, so this stadium I designed more for stamina types than anything else. I think if I updated Brutus's attack points, he would have a huge advantage right now in this stadium. Brutus has a very wide base, but a very low contact patch. So he typically doesn't move from the center all that much. But when he does, he's stable. Very stable. That's 1-0. Actually, quite a fair bit. Brutus absolutely smoking V8. And we will go first to 3. Ooh, that was actually pretty close to the edge there for V8. I gotta get one of them little scales for doing like grams and stuff like that. That way I can actually compare the weight of these bays and see how close they are. And Brutus being so incredibly well balanced. That is 2-0. Brutus is actually outspinning V8 with plenty of juice to spare, too. A little extra pepper on the both of them. And if Brutus wins, he's going to get the chance to take on Dark Owl in this stadium. And Dark Owl is the last defense type on the list. There are currently 3 defense types: Brutus, V8, and Owl. The rest are 2 attack types and a balance. The number 6 member being Dark King Jackal, the number 2 member being Demon King Shatter, and the number 1 being Jawjammer Jackal. And Brutus actually manages to move up. Now let's see if Brutus can beat Dark Owl. Look at all that juice left over. Actually got little shreds of shatter in there. Brutus has so much juice, I think I'm going to have to send him in first. Did take just a tiny bit of damage, a little under half. Was a click though. Now Dark Owl is low enough where he actually doesn't make contact with Brutus's attack points. Not to mention, Dark Owl is actually tapered in the middle, so it's going to hold Brutus right in the center. Holy cow. I'll only go to 2 for these ones, just because it seems like Brutus is just going to keep walking away with the stamina. And to see if Dark King Jackal actually has enough power to beat V8, we will switch to... Well, I can either do the BB10 or the Octagon Stadium, and I suppose we will flip a coin. I've got my National Rifle Association coin here, and I guess I'll just flip that. Eagle being heads, rifle being tails. And Brutus beats Dark Owl. This stadium is a little bit of a lucky charm. Now, because V8 has been on the list for so long, I want to give Jackal the chance to knock him down before I give him the chance to fight Owl. So, if it's heads, we'll do BB10. If it's tails, we'll do the Octagon. Here we go. It's tails, we're doing the Octagon. And I'll just grab that right here. Plop her down on. There we go. Now, Dark King Jackal is an attack type variant of Jackal. He is one of the thickest Beyblades I have ever seen in comparison to V8. His combo is around Magnum. Sorry, around Impact. Let's see what he can do. I don't have a problem with that in the middle of the match, but he actually took a click from that, so the Jackal can force V8 into the rails. He might have to. Oh my god! You know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. We got a chance for a knockout here. I don't think it broke it. No, it didn't break it. It just popped it out. That's funny. How about this? If these walls pop out during a match, I will not reset them, but they will be reset after every round. 1-0. I was really hoping he could push V8 to that outer rim. See, and this is where V8 is just super dangerous because he's so defensive. And honestly, I'm not even sure the BB10 would really help all that much. Oops, that's not what I wanted. We'll go ahead and redo that one just because. Oh, there goes the wall. Hang on, Jackal. Oh, he actually broke the tab off of this wall. You know what? I say we'll go first to 5 to this, just because the stadium has now changed. We've got an interesting new setup. That's currently 3-0. Ooh, how are neither one of them going out? That's a darn miracle. It's funny, in my room it looks super dark in person, but the camera's actually lighting it up nicely. 4-0. I think my dad's scolding the raccoons. I think. Oh, Jackal, you messed up! Had he circled around, he probably could have gotten V8 out of there. There you have it. Jackal just couldn't take down V8. Now we'll go back to the Slash Stadium and give V8 and Dark Owl a chance to duke it out. And that'll conclude our list shakedown. I'm not going to bother doing Jackal and V8 at the moment. I'm guessing Dark Owl. Well, you know what? We'll see. I'm not entirely sure who to vote for. I believe last time when Dark Owl ended up winning just barely. We're getting V8 lower and lower down the list, and that's what I want. This V8's just, it's too defensive. I'll dumb it down, I'll put a different driver on it once it's off the list. Sorry about that, need a little bit of crowd control with the raccoons. Boy, V8 really looks like he's going to take his spot back, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. So why can't you get knocked out in a fight? The issue with Dark Owl is he doesn't have enough attack points. He's got really, really fine attack points. He's good for doing barrage attacks. Dark Owl does really good if he can get in and stay close range with you. All those little serrated teeth just absolutely tear apart other Bay's stamina. And, you know, he's heavy enough. I mean, Taper isn't super light, and with how thick his layer is, he's got some attack power. Or he's got weight behind him. So he's just more of a sledgehammer. Oh no, I see what's happening. There's a tiny little divot in the center of this stadium that I made when I was cutting it down on the lathe. Dark Owl's getting stuck in it, and V8 is pushing against him in it. Just because I'm curious. Just because. When it comes to the list, I know a lot of people are interested in its turnouts, and I kind of like doing list battles. This is kind of what goes on behind the scenes that you guys don't really get to see. At the moment, Dark Owl is fighting for his place back as number 4. How are they not touching each other? So V8 has officially taken the number 4 position back, unfortunately. But let's see if Dark Owl can get it back. I believe the stadium that they fought in last time when Dark Owl won was actually for, I believe that was for, or in the, pardon me, in the BB10. We're gonna go first to 2. Whoever wins that gets the spot. No, Dark Owl! Oh, it's exactly like how their first fight was. Where Dark Owl had way more spin speed but got thrown off. Okay, there was no contact. I can't count that. Yeah, you can hear. I mean, he doesn't have like very big attack points, but he's serrated. Which is what gives him the ability to take damage. And honestly, his attack points work a lot better than I thought they were gonna. He was more designed to be kind of an art piece. Now, there was contact. Dark Owl was designed more as like an art piece than anything else. That's 1-1. So, the fact that his attack points work as good as they do is actually kind of a bonus for me. I still don't want Baze this round on the list, because you guys see V8 and you see the slots, and you think that he has recoil. He doesn't, I promise you. V8 has very little recoil. This is the farthest from hard hitting that there is. Small block V8 is actually my favorite out of all of them. He's the most reliable, apart from this one, and he's the most V8-like compared to the original. He's gonna be close. Oh, and unfortunately, guys, V8 takes it. However, as long as Dark Owl doesn't get bumped down, I think he could totally take it again. And we just gotta get either Jackal in a stadium to where he does better against V8, or we need to get Jackal off the list and get a harder hitting day on. So, alright guys, that is going to be about it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications so you get all my videos, because I upload Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As always, hope this video makes your day just a little bit better. Live life to the max, and stay awesome.